Your humanity was captured in the throne room. You can be tired. There are times you will need help. Yes, you are a man of faith. No matter how, even if a nurse and a midwife, no matter how professional she is, when it is time for her to give birth, she will need another midwife to also help her. Be careful when you reject the ministry of men. Accept and admit that you are human. Are we together now? There are many people today who cannot pay their rent. There are many people, I'm not teaching laziness, but I'm saying many people's breakthrough would come cheaply if only they would open up their hearts to say they are men. How are you feeling today? Great and excellent. Why are you crying? Oh, don't worry. This is the day the Lord has made. It's all right. You are speaking faith. But when you are with someone who can help you, what is happening? Look, I had a quarrel with my wife this morning. Can we stand in faith and agree? Ah, man of God, you wrote 5 books on marriage and this is what is happening. No, no, no. Listen, I'm not saying this to be sarcastic. You have to be very careful. Otherwise, men will push you to a point where your life will become a disaster. Listen to my teaching, why revivals die. There is only one reason why revivals die: the humanity of men. Jesus wept. Jesus was hungry. There is a godlike expectation that people bring on leaders, and it's wonderful. We must rise to points where our lives are models enough, but we must be careful. In the midst of that, we are men. So you see a man driving his son to school and someone looks at him, ah, MOG, you are driving your son to school, and he says, from today driver will drive my child. After 5 years, the child is closer to the driver than the father, because he is doing ministry, and the consciousness of being a lion will not allow him to connect with his child. By the time the child becomes a teenager, he calls his father uncle, because he says, you don't have a stake in my life. You did not invest in that relationship. Is God helping us? Yes, sir. We are men. We have needs. You need money for school. You need a house. You need a sense of progress. Do not just spiritualize everything and turn it down. There are times that even the great cry, and when those moments come, cry with honor. Someone lost a lot of money, I think early this year or so, and he called me. He said, Apostle, I cannot imagine. What is the meaning of this? The Bible says the steps of a good man are, please leave all that thing. Let me talk to you. There is something called failing forward. There is failure as an event and failure as a person. Are we together now? If a plane is moving forward and you get up from your seat and go backward, are you going backward? That's how failure is while you are growing. Even though you left your seat in the plane, the overall plane is still moving, and you will eventually arrive at your destination.